Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Money Mondays. My name is Paul Johnson. I am the Director of Economic and Community Development here at GPCOG. I have a brand new laptop, so I have no background. I apologize, and I can't hear anything. So me and Belinda are so good at working together. We're gonna pull this off. So I'm here with my colleague.
Belinda Ray, and I am the Director of Strategic Partnerships here at GPCOG, passing it back to Paul.
Excellent. So today I am going to talk about two quick resources for you that have come across my desk, and I use one of them very frequently. If we can pull it up, Belinda. I'm waiting. It's totally fine.
And
Okay, here we go.
wait 1 second, because I did wait. You ready? Here we go. Happy New Year from Money Monday. There's our ball drop. And bing, 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 bing. Okay. Now, Paul.
All right, I think it's back to me. Okay, today I'm going to talk about actually let's go right to the next slide, Belinda, because we're running behind and we'll make it easy. There is, if you haven't checked it out, the state of Maine has a housing data portal. So I know there's lots of hot discussion around housing all of the time, and there's a bunch of different resources out there. But I wanted to take a minute to highlight that the state has a direct portal that has lots of information that you might want at the tip of your tongue, or you might say, hey, I need this statistic, or I need this chart, I need this graph. The state has made quite that effort to put that in one spot. So kudos to the state for doing so. On a side note, GPCOG actually, some of you may know, we are actually helping the state also collect the actual amount of building permits and certificate of occupancies that were issued throughout the entire state this year. So not just from like the census data, but actually calling each town, municipality over 4,000 residents and trying to get the actual data from their planning or code office. And so there is a link to this portal on the next slide as usual. So there you go. Go ahead, and if we send this out to you over email, this link will be live. You can also search it, of course. But again, great crack at us all maybe agreeing on all the same data and having a place where we can talk to each other with and actually reference easily. The second thing I'd like to talk about today is an event being put on by GPCOG. And this is in 2 weeks, Tuesday, January 21st. It is essentially, you may remember last year, or I guess March 2024 is 2 years almost. But we had a housing summit, and this is a follow-up from the housing summit, but it's going to be focused primarily on infrastructure. So we are internally calling it the Infrastructure Summit, and we will have some guests there that know all things infrastructure. We'll also have elected officials, municipal staff, planners, some legislators, all of the typical players to talk about, hey, everybody loves to talk about housing, but you can't have housing if you don't have infrastructure. So we welcome you to join us. We hope you join us. Registration is free. That link down below is live. It's in Hannaford Hall at University of Southern Maine. So it's a very nice area, nice facility. I'm sure we'll have coffee and snacks as well. And we want you to come out and join us. Belinda and I will both be there. And I believe Jamie and Christina from GPCOG will be the ones up front running it. But we will be there in attendance. So with that, Belinda, still can't hear a thing. You're on.
All right. So I want to talk to you today about the Maine vendor self-service portal, which is a new thing. And I love this portal, but it is unfortunately not really that kind of portal, which makes the wizard very sad. It is instead their new approach to procurement. And that's not just getting, solar, someone to put in solar for the state, not just that kind of procurement or equipment or whatever. Also for any kind of bid that you might do, a proposal, grants. And we all know that there are a lot of great grants that come through the state that are wonderful for municipalities. So this is now going to be one place where you can find all of those. You're going to need to register there. And it's also where you're going to apply. So if you have not yet set yourself up in the vendor self-service portal, it's something that you should do. There is a website where you can go, live link. It is the Office of State Procurement Services. It will tell you if you go to this link right here, the website one at the top. The one at the bottom is not live, but at the top it is. So if you go there, it tells you about the vendor self-service system, why they have set it up, what you'll be able to see there. And you can get all kinds of information, including how to get yourself registered. There are helpful resources at this site, including a 66-page PDF for the vendor self-service system. It is very well organized, really nice, plain language, easy to understand, and it walks you through all of these things. So creating your account, getting registered. You can access this without an account, so you can see the opportunities. But if you decide you want to apply for something, you're going to have an account. So you might as well set that up. You can have multiple users within your organization. They can have different levels of permission, so you can set all of that stuff up. And it'll talk to you about this sheet. If you read through it, it won't talk to you at all. You'll read about how to find opportunities and then how to submit your bids and proposals. You'll also find videos. So there are a couple of training resources. Now I'm just going to go back. The PDF was updated in October of 2025. These are from August and September, these videos. So the PDF is the most current, but the videos are great for giving you just a quick look. They're very short. Well, that's not very, yeah, they're short. They're relatively short. One of them is like 8 minutes long, just to give you an overview so you understand what you're looking at. What does the portal look like? Not like this, the pulsing one. Looks like this. You sign in, you will see something like this. All these tabs across the top. This is on account information right now, so it gives you a summary of your account. If you were to click grant opportunities, you would see, for instance, or this is business opportunities, you see all of these things that are available. It tells you when it was published, it tells you when it's going to close, tells you how much time you have left to submit for this one. And you can definitely do all of these things. And this is what if you want to go and figure this out, read about the portal, visit the portal, download the guide, watch the videos, get started so you can start looking for opportunities in 2026. And then I was just wondering, does anyone recognize this portal? This is from one of my favorite TV shows as a kid. I'll give you a second. It is Land of the Lost. I don't know if anyone else remembers that. It was great. I did want to just go over 2 quick opportunities that are in sequential rounds. So we've talked about the T-Mobile grant before. There's a new round. These are the last 4 rounds in 2026. These are the deadlines: March 31st, June 30th, September 30th, December 31st. You apply at the end of the quarter. It's due by the next month. Within 30 days, they will tell you if you got it or not, so you can reapply if you don't get it. If you want to review this one, you can watch that May 12th Money Mondays. All the information is still current, correct. You can also go to the website and view that. If you go to the Money Mondays, you'll see all of these things. There's a shot of it. It is, yeah, okay, sorry. This is the second grant. I was like, that's not correct. The second grant I wanted to talk about is the National Endowment for the Arts Grants for Arts Projects, which is also on a sequential round. There will be 2 opportunities this year. There's a deadline in July, and then there's a second opportunity that comes out later. So you'll want to check this out. The earliest start date. Oh gosh, here I am. I'm reading this. This is from the last one. Oh my God. I'm glad Paul can't hear me right now. So this is from the last one. But if you review the Money Mondays from before, you will see this information. The thing that's new here, like I said, they come out twice a year. This year, the deadlines are in February and then in July. And so when I did this before, I was doing it for the July one in 2025. But there's one due in February, one due in July. It's a 2-step application. So you'll want to get in there and get your first one in right away. Okay. That is what we have today, Money Mondays. I'm going to stop sharing and we'll see if we can do the end of this without talking over each other. So, Paul, do you want to
I
say
can hear
goodbye?
you. So
Oh, you do. I was like, you wave goodbye now.
I think we did
You
pretty
heard
good.
me. Did you hear me mess up? Did you hear me mess up
I
when I
did.
said I'm so
I
glad Paul
heard you.
can't hear me?
I got my audio on just in time to hear you mess up. So it was perfect. It was perfect.
All right.
Um,
All right.
but I think we did okay. Did we sound okay? Was it all right? How did
Yeah, I think it sounded okay. I think I'm upset that I messed up that grant and didn't know what I was talking about for a second. Always makes me
it's okay.
unhappy,
I
but
mean,
that's all right.
it's okay. The last 2 weeks have been a blur. So I will next week I promise I'll have a background because Belinda, you can send it to me. And
You lost it?
well, it's a new laptop, so it's not on my Zoom.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
and all the stuff I kept locally is gone because I didn't
Yep.
connect it all to OneDrive. And
Yes.
some people on this call understand the challenge that is OneDrive and Teams and
Yep.
SharePoint.
Yeah, all of it.
Yep. But thank you everybody for joining us. We will see you next Monday because if it's money, then it's Mondays.
And if it's Monday, then there's money. See you, everybody. Have a good week.